Microsoft has released WaveCoder Ultra 6.7 billion parameter model just few hours ago. This model has already shown a lot of promise on various benchmarks. In this video, I will be showing you how you can get it installed locally, and then we will be testing it out on various prompts. Before I do that, let me give you a quick overview of this model. They also have a related paper to this model which is full of nuggets. And I will drop the link in video's description, and I would highly suggest that you should read it out, especially this pipeline thing, which you can see on your screen. Now, before they created the model, what they did was they introduced a new data set called as Code Ocean. This data set comprised of 20,000 instruction instances across 4 universal code related tasks, which are aimed at augmenting the effectiveness of instruction tuning and improving the generalization ability of fine-tuned models. And then they presented this WaveCoder, which is a fine-tuned code LLM with widespread and versatile enhanced instruction tuning, hence the name Wave. This model is specifically designed for enhancing instruction tuning of code languages model, and their experiments demonstrate that Wave coder models outperform other open source models in terms of generalization ability across different code related tasks at the same level of fine tuning scale. Wave coder also show high efficiency in previous code generation tasks. If you look at this pipeline, very high level, this proposes a method that could make full use of source code and explicitly control the quality of generated data. Owing to the fact that instruction tuning is to align the pre-training model to the instruction follow training set, they present this LLM generated discriminator framework for instruction data generation. By employing generation and discrimination, their method can make the data generation process more customizable and more controllable. Taking the raw code as input and selecting the code dataset, their method could stably generate more realistic instruction data and control the diversity of data by adjusting the distribution of the raw code. So the focus on this research is on enhancing the performance of code LLMs by applying instruction tuning. And they have refined the instruction data by classifying the instruction instances to 4 universal code related tasks. First, code summarization, code generation, code translation, and code repair. And that is what 4 things we will be testing this model on now. Before we test it, let's install it. And in order to get it installed, I'm using my trusted LM Studio. If you don't know what LM Studio is, then please watch my other videos where I go into the more detail. Launch the LM Studio, just type WaveCoder, press enter, and you will see that there is already quantized version available from 2 people. I already have downloaded one of the best quantized version available in uh, Q8, and the size is around 7 gig. This is a file on my system, and now let's load the model. Let me clear the screen first. Let's load this WaveCoder. Let's wait for it to get load. Model is loaded. Let's offload all the layers to GPU, and we would need to reload the model. And once it is loaded, let's try it out. The first task I'm going to test is code summarization. So let me ask it that this is a code in C++. Let me ask it to write a concise summary of this code. I'm just going to, there you go. It's a bit quick because it is all on GPU. Let's wait for it to finish printing. It has. Let's go up. You see that this is the code I have given it, and then I have asked it to give me summaries. It is saying the given C++ snippet is a function that implements the binary search algo. That's right. And then it is telling me what is binary search algo. How good is that? And then it is giving me the concise summary that name, purpose, parameters, returns, behavior, precondition, postcondition. What else do you need? I mean, in your organization, if you have some old code lying around, you don't know what the heck that code is doing, you have a new developer, just throw that code into this model And this model is going to give you everything related to that code in this summary, and then you can understand it. That is the real use of AI. That prompt was for code summarization. Another yardstick is code generation. So let me ask it, write a Ruby script that reads an array of integers and prints the sum of all positive numbers. Press enter. And this is the Ruby script, should be good. There you go. So you see that it's a Ruby language. It is defining a function, and then it is testing the function. So it is also giving you the test data, and then towards the end it is giving the whole synopsis of that code. Amazing model. And now let's check out the code translation. In this one, I'm asking it translate this Python function into JavaScript. There you go. So we have converted easily into JavaScript. Amazing. And finally, the last task is to repair the code, which is very important task. So in this prompt, I'm asking it identify and fix the issue in this Python function, and then I have given it a function there. Let's press enter. There you go. So it is describing what the issue is, and then it is fixing it. So since the problem with the given code that it is calculating the scales of numbers up to n minus 1 but not including n. That's right. To correct this issue, you need to change the range 1 and to range 1 and plus 1. Totally amazing. It was a very subtle error and it was able to do it. And if you read through the whole code, it is telling you that this is the new function with all the corrected values. And it is also telling you at the end that this corrected function will now calculate the scales of number. Amazing. Let's ask it another code repair question. In this one, I'm asking it fix the issue in this C++ code snippet, and then I'm giving it the C++. There you go. So I'm just asking, it is just giving me that the issue with the given code is that it does not have the new line character at the end of the loop. That is totally correct. And then it is just giving me the correct function, and also it is just telling me that it's a manipulator that outputs a new line character and flushes output buffer. Amazing stuff. Let me see if it knows uh, the language Lisp. Now in this prompt, I'm asking it correct the add number functions below to correctly compute the sum of numbers in a list. And Lisp is all about braces. There you go. So it is using this cutter to get the rest of the list. Amazing stuff. And car and cutter. So these are. I'm not sure if you're aware of Lisp. That's an ancient language which was very heavily used to be used in AI a lot 20 years ago. Anyway, but that's it. I think amazing model as was expected from Microsoft. Let me know your thoughts. I think one of the best coding model I have seen in a while, and I'm not saying it lightly. And in a while, I think for the last 2 weeks in AI. That's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.